does Houston have the formula and the style to knock off Duke? We're underway in San Antonio National Semifinal number 2.
I think Grant Hill. Duke goes a little bit of it. Automatic switching.
Houston likes to go to Roberts to start the game.
Roberts misses it short, but the ball was tipped out of bounds. Roberts, in his 6th year, senior, leader, highly experienced, was part of the last Houston Final Four team.
And a culture warrior for Kelvin Sampson.
The physicality is important. Can Duke match it? And also the officiating. How do they call it?
Cryer gives it up, gets it back, shot clock down to 5. Turns the corner on Proctor. Shot clock down to 2. From the corner, it's too much from Uzan.
A nice relocation. Uzan. They have a little mix-up on the call.
Not sure who the ball went off of. I think it's Houston's ball, but once again, blocking out defensively is going to be a must for Duke. Houston so good on the offensive glass.
Shot clock they're questioning now.
That's the issue, whether or not that ball did hit the rim. So it is now a timing issue, and the ball was knocked off of James last touch. They put .3 on the shot clock.
It'll be interesting to see what they would do with Malawach as the game goes on, too. Would they lift him, get him away from protecting that rim, Grant?
Uzan will toss it in, opening possession. It's a tip guide situation, toss, and it's a shot clock violation. Turnover right out of the gate.
And you're right, though, and a lot of isolation basketball.
Nipple very busy without the basketball.
Sion James, one of the transfers on this Duke squad. He's
nice
been so steady. Flag gets his first touch, and that ball was tipped by Tugler. Malawach couldn't grab it, and Tugler is down.
Hurt his ankle a little bit. What a block by Tugler.
He is amazing. His recovery. Banging on the dribble.
Manuel Sharp is going to go to the free throw line. Joseph Tugler is the nation's top defensive.
Have him checked on. Looked like he's moving okay. Certainly a scary moment.
He has great length. He's got a 7'6" wingspan. The man replacing him, Javier Francis, not quite, 7'5" wingspan. It's not a bad trade-off.
Shed comes to mind, doesn't it, in a sense? Key player.
Last year in the Sweet 16 game when Shed went down with the ankle injury, that changed everything. Deep one, Sharp, no good. Rebounded by Roberts. Reload, Cryer. He's got it, a 3.
And Raph, because Duke likes to switch, you have a smaller guy on Jawan Roberts, and that's what Houston does, crashing the offensive glass, getting second chance opportunities.
L.J. Cryer won a national championship with Baylor, coming off the bench. Flag makes his move. Stop. There was a wall there. Knipple now on the drive. Leans in. Doesn't get the roll, but he is going to the free throw line.
And that's the one thing you have to do against this team. Use the dribble drop.
Butler picks up the foul. So Knipple at the stripe. He shoots it at 92%. Just part of this incredible freshman class for Duke.
I mean, so good without the ball. Just watch him using screens. Knows how to cut, curl. Nice give back the flag that last trip.
Knipple has put up big numbers last couple of rounds. 21 points in the victory over the 2 seed in the East, Alabama. Lead 8 in Newark, New Jersey.
Francis screens, rescreens, keeps busy. Not as big an offensive threat, but an offensive rebounder.
Francis looking to move it to Uzan, the transfer from Oklahoma. 9 to shoot. Over Knipple, off the rim.
Nice rebound. They chase with the best.
And it's Roberts who clears for Cryer. Cryer, the sweeping move, comes up short. Gang rebounding, and last touch by Houston.
And this season in 12, as you see Tugler trying to stay warm on the bike with that ankle injury, but this season, 10 games, Duke has been giving up 10 offensive rebounds or more. They've won those games. But against Houston,
you're not going to get away with it.
Not going to get away with it.
Houston already has 4 offensive rebounds. 2.5 minutes gone by. Flag to the cup. Tip in. Does he go for Malawach? And knocked over to Uzan.
like maybe offensive goaltending.
Houston on the move. Sharp spin to the rim. Banker, no.
Look at this kid chase.
Roberts grabs it and clears.
Unbelievable.
5 offensive rebounds for the Cougars.
The opportunities he gives his team night in and night out.
Milos Uzan, the bounce. Roberts works his way in. Can't get it to drop. Flag the board.
This is where he is effective. Rebound, push, fine.
Jumper, James, too strong. Cleared by Francis.
And Raph, Houston wants to play slow. They want to be methodical, deliberate with their offensive attack. Not afraid to get low in the shot clock with the 3 perimeter players that they have.
Houston has 34 wins this season, a single season record for the Cougars program. Cryer,
Tough shot.
can't hit the 3.
But a big challenge. The size prevailed.
Proctor will loop it for Flag. Help comes on a double, but 2 guards.
Proctor has not had a look yet.
Flag back in, flip too high for Malawach.
And right idea, the double team came, just could not execute.
Cryer zigzags. Sharp draws the foul. From cheering to celebrate.
Screen quick.
Don't you think it's an early taste of the way Houston envisioned this game going? Offensive rebound, make life really difficult on Duke. The things that they normally can do on offense, they're thrown off their game.
They inflict pain mentally and physically.
They do.
I mean, just a warm-up to get ready. You can't envision and duplicate in practice.
Terrence Arsenault in. Jawan Roberts is going to take a seat at the 16:09 mark. Changes here for Duke. Caleb Foster seeing his first action. And Patrick Gungba, who has come on strong of late, will man the middle for Duke.
He passes well, too.
Yes.
In their sets.
And another change here for Houston. Malik Wilson checks in, replacing Emmanuel Sharp.
I mentioned Foster. He started early in the year. He gets solid minutes. Makes some threes as well.
Houston has a smaller defender on Flag. Arsenault.
Swing it, Nipple, put it on the board, a 3.
And the help was there on Cooper on that potential roll. Great decision by Foster finding Knipple. You cannot leave Knipple open.
And it's his activity that got him free on the far side.
He shoots it at 41% from downtown.
Look at this hustle.
Oh, what a play defensively. The step in by Flag. Foster bullies his way to the rim. Can't get the banker. And the long rebound. Flag goes down to get it. Trying to save it. Break opportunity. Taking it in is Wilson for 2.
And this is Houston Cougar basketball. They want to muck the game up, make it ugly. And wow.
You've got to compete. No question about it.
6'5". Cougars. Knipple from the other side. Off the rim.
Again, he can separate with the best of them.
Get it ahead for Wilson. Played at Texas Tech and Louisiana. Wilson off one leg. Doesn't go.
Confident offensive player, Bird.
Foster will push.
Can hit a floater, get in the lane.
Slow it down here. Half-court set. Knipple.
First time they ran the stagger.
Flag. 3. Bottom.
And that's the part of the game where he has improved since January. 42% from the 3-point line.
NCAA Player of the Year. Cooper Flag. 8-6. Blue Devils. Uzan has been such a huge key. They returned 80% of their scoring from last year's team to this year's team. Uzan, the big difference. Uzan, the floater, in and out. Rebound, Foster. They're going to push the pace.
Watch the trail guy.
And now he waits for his teammates down the floor. Proctor floated up and in.
Well, they hug him.
High praise for Tyrese Proctor. He kept going back to him when we were mentioning other players. That's how much respect he has for his game. Cryer on the perimeter. He gets the big. Now switch back. Step back. It goes. He bangs it in.
And that's the part of the game for L.J. Cryer where he's improved. He was a shooter before, more comfortable now off the bounce. Tough shot, but the positional length defensively of Duke can cause problems to that perimeter of Houston.
And Kelvin Sampson told us he's willing to take contested shots. He wasn't willing to do that previously.
He wants them to.
Here's Flag for Proctor.
Nice. They really go after, blitz that ball screen.
Flag trying to make it happen and cannot. He misses from the outside. The rebound knocked over to Uzan. 7 minutes gone by in this first half. 2-point lead for Duke.
They can exhaust you with the pressure and the physicality.
Cryer, step back Jay, in and out. Rebounded by Foster for the Blue Devils. Flag, turns on the Jets, takes it in for the chair.
What a read, though. He knew there were all guards up there, Grant.
Oh, it's one thing to read it. It's another thing to be able to do it.
Accomplish
It was a
it,
fantastic
yeah.
move.
Good point.
Oh.
12-8 Duke. Uzan gets through the first wave, but misses on the jump shot, and it's grabbed by Flag. Houston's 3 of 15 from the field. Settle in with Gungba. Backdoor cut. Nipple with the finish.
And that's what happens when they lift the big, too. Talk about passing and vision and the ability to step and go. Knipple.
Kelvin Sampson just got very animated as Uzan was making his way down the floor. 9-2 run for Duke. Cryer takes it in, makes the adjustment, draws the foul on Gungba.
Didn't have to foul, really, just go up big, right?
With Coach K or Jim?
Both. He liked working with a real pro.
Oh, I know, right? 14-8, Duke in front. And free throws here for L.J. Cryer.
Automatic at 91.
He brings a presence, an aura.
To John's comment, 5 offensive rebounds. You must sustain it against this Houston team.
Well, Houston had
Check them out.
They had Roberts and Tugler on the bench. Now they're back. The two of them, two of the best on the offensive glass.
Backdoor, and threading the needle was Malik Brown with the feed. He gets it back, the transfer from Syracuse.
Gillis on the floor, too. Another shooter. Just,
Nice diagonal. That was dangerous. Roberts picks it off and couldn't finish it. The rebound controlled by Mason Gillis, the transfer from Purdue, and a foul.
And first of all, great defense. Roberts.
And the drive there by Foster. Contact.
and look at the open middle now. This is a delight for guards and perimeter people. Great read on the bounce.
Our officiating crew: Keith Kimball, James Breeding, Doug Shows. 7th Final Four for Kimball, 4th Final Four for Breeding, 6th Final Four for Shows.
I'll tell you what, I like the chess match here with these coaches. Shire went small, bringing in Brown and Gillis here now to give him a different look.
That's the second foul on Uzan, so he is headed to the bench. 0 of 4, no points, and replaced by Malik Wilson, the grad student.
Uzan's had a great year, too. He pops out when they get ready for their games.
Ball popped in the air, and it's controlled. Knipple in the right spot, and gets the bucket. 16-9, Duke. That's the first offensive rebound of the night for the Blue Devils.
This is where you got to go to Roberts, I think.
I think so.
Like you got the mismatch weight-wise.
Currently defended by Malik Brown at 6'9", 222. Turnover and a foul to boot on Tugler.
And Raph, this small lineup for Duke, scrappy. You see them on the offensive glass on that free throw leading to that Knipple. But he was cheering against Duke.
Probably.
And typical of Knipple, he was free.
Yes, 16-9, Blue Devils.
Love his activity, though, without the ball. And strength, too. Somebody's got to cut and be available.
8 to shoot. Brown, swing it. Foster, shot clock winding down. Foster, the hard drive, stops and missed it with the left hand. Brown is there for the loose change.
Through the 2. Nice finish. Cleanup.
Check in with Tracy.
You guys were talking about Knipple, and he comes from a basketball family, but he wasn't always into basketball. His mom was the all-time leading scorer at Wisconsin Green Bay, and his mom's response was, you know what, that's not going to work. She went out, she bought him a Wii, NBA Jam, and he became obsessed. And I can hear my kids now, by the way. See, Mom, playing video games works.
I agree.
Nice play defensively.
Roberts off of him, out of bounds. Houston is out of sorts.
Brown, huh? His activity.
Well, and he was hurt for a while with that bad shoulder, but
remember, Houston gave up 15 points in the entire first half last week against Tennessee. They've already allowed Duke to score 18 with 9:35 remaining.
And flag resting, too.
Knipple makes his move. Contact. Too strong. Rebounded by Gillis. Clear it. Proctor rims out on a 3. Tracked down by Knipple. Another reload. Proctor takes it in, flips it up. No. And it's taken by Roberts. Sharp trying to get something going here for the Cougars.
Nice help. Gillis reached in, though.
It is Gillis with the foul. So Mason Gillis, who played in the national championship game last year for Purdue, gets called on the foul. We're going to get a hockey line change here for Duke.
Well, I think it just shows the depth of this Blue Devils team here. This lineup that had been out there, the intensity, the multiple efforts, the defense, incredible. And now you come back with almost your starting lineup there with great length. So what a luxury for Coach Shire.
They matched and exceeded the energy in the way of Houston right now.
Isaiah Evans in the game for Duke, another talented freshman. The return of Malawach, Flagg, and James. Arsenault back in for Houston.
Got a mismatch. James trying to guard Roberts. A low block. They can't find him.
Stop and go. Tough shot. Missed it. Grabbed by Roberts. Denied. And a foul call. They want the goaltending as well.
And Grant, you said earlier, same thing on the switch. They had the small on big, almost an offensive rebound opportunity.
Well, it's tough. James is trying to front inside.
It sends Roberts to the free throw line where he shoots it at 62%.
And Grant, during the Olympics, you saw Malawach, right?
I did. Played for South Sudan. Played very well. And this kid has so much upside. You've seen the improvement this season. Gaining confidence on the offensive end, a lob threat, and step out and shoot some threes.
Developed his skills at NBA Academy Africa. Meanwhile, Jawan Roberts, originally from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, then high school in Killeen, Texas. Cryer has scored 6 of Houston's 10 points. The Cougars are down by 8 to Duke. James,
nice kick back. Ooh, he had it.
Flagg. Spin. Nice pass. Malawach inside. It's blocked by Tugler.
High-level competition.
Get it ahead for Cryer. We're down to 8:25 to play. First half. Sharp.
Wow.
Got a three.
And that was deep to get on the board. That's what we're talking about on the open. They have outside guys that can drill them.
That's been the biggest difference this iteration of Kelvin Sampson's Houston team. Gillis can't answer.
Tough catch and shoot.
Cryer up the floor in a hurry. Kick it. Corner. Three ball does not go for Arsenault. Track down Cryer. He got down low to get it. Feed it.
Hustle.
Roberts. One-on-one with Flagg. Experience against youth. Experience wins.
And strength and power.
And patience.
Yeah.
And Houston chipping their way right back into it.
Last 6 weeks of the regular season.
And Houston without Milo Uzan, that's been critical too. Point leader.
James faked on the pass to Malawach, keep it on the perimeter. Now it's Flagg with 9 to shoot. James sets the screen.
They are tough late. Nice slip.
They converge defensively, and James can't get it to go with the offhand.
Nice look, though.
There's Cryer. He can handle the point guard duties in place of Uzan. He's done that before.
And Flagg can play big or small.
Going to try to post up Tugler here with the smaller James on him.
Now he vacates the area. Cryer with 10 on the timer. Feed it. Roberts puts his head down and missed it.
Look at the hustle.
Rebounded by Arsenault. Circles, and it's blocked by Flagg.
Does a lot of things. Defers on offense, too. Not selfish.
Does everything.
It does everything.
And he does everything well.
Yeah.
Duke up by 3. Flagg back in on the smaller Cryer. Shows it. And misses it from the outside. Knippel touches it last. Out of bounds.
I thought good defense there by Cryer. Flagg trying to back him down, get into the paint. He had the mismatch. Cryer fought him, forced him into a tough fadeaway.
Duke is 7 of 21 from the field. That's 33%. This is a team that shoots it at 50% from the field this season.
Can't put your head down when you play this Houston team, though. Just a relentless defense. Just take good shots.
Fake the handoff initially. Now Sharpie draws the big Malawatch, and he's got great length.
Nice
step in by James. He got in front of Roberts.
Oh, what great defense. What a nice scheme.
James will send it to Knipple. It's 18-15 Blue Devils. Under 6 minutes to go first half. Flag, the cutter. Malawatch! Big finish and a foul.
How about the dive and then the find by Flag? All set up by great defense at the other end.
We build numbers in the NCAA tournament. He's shooting 87% from the field because of a whole lot of shots like the one we just saw.
Exactly.
Gets the three-point play. Duke extends its lead. And they'll make a substitution here with Caleb Foster in, replacing Sion James.
And, Raph, you have to give credit to Houston here with Uzan out with those 2 fouls. They're staying attached.
Trying to.
They are trying.
A little doubling of the ball screen here by Duke. Great impact, too.
Malik Brown returns for Duke. So he's matched up with Roberts right now. Extended minutes for Wilson because of the foul trouble on Uzan.
Nice help and recover.
Swing it. Arsenault. Pull up pop. Air ball. Caught by Wilson. Shot clock is down to 5.
Nice
Roberts
hands.
rip away by Brown. And it's out of bounds. Off of the Cougars.
And Raph, the defense there from Brown. Great show on the screen and roll. Then he got back, got his hands in there. That left arm. No, the shoulder hurts. Didn't mind getting in there. And
the ball rolled all the way over to up it up and handed it.
He's unselfish. I like that.
Handed it right to you.
Nice curl again for a good look.
Oh, the banker goes. It's Tyrese Proctor off the window.
They may get him going. He is a heck of a shooter.
And Duke is up by 8.
Now with Sharp out and Uzan, who's going to score for Houston?
And who's going to run the show? Pryor's trying to.
Wilson.
This time Wilson.
Spin. And that's off the mark.
Look at the block out there by Foster on Tugler.
They're matching it. That was the key to all of us.
He got ridden off the play because of Foster's physical play right there.
Pretty impressive thus far.
And saying, hit Kelvin Sampson. I need somebody to score. Duke trying to bring this lead to double figures.
They run those blur screens, re-screens. Knipple always busy.
Foster, it's blocked, and it's Javier Francis who gets a piece in the paint.
Forcing Pryor to really run the point, which impacts his shooting.
Nearly 4 minutes without a point. Cryer goes down. The jumper doesn't go for Sharp.
Oh, something. No, he's all right.
Foster is grabbing at that left eye. Might have been a poke. But Houston is going ice cold. Flag. Stop and go.
Nice look.
Proctor, extra. Knipple, shooting practice. He's got it.
Boy, ball movement and getting the puppies organized. Knipple has had a big impact this half.
12 points to lead all scorers, and now Duke is up by 11. This is an 8-0 burst for the Blue Devils. Cryer trying to make something happen against Proctor.
Again, rudderless, really.
Nice
spin out.
Drops down, and strong move as he throws it down hard.
I don't know why you're guarding him that tough, that far. That's not his game.
Well, he tried to deny him from getting the ball, but once he gets it, back up a little bit.
Right.
Swing it, Flag. He's one-on-one with Roberts. Flag, head and shoulder fake. Flag,
Nice pass.
drops it inside for Brown. A perfect dive.
Great player.
Right there.
Anybody questions that kid?
And Tugler went to double team on that drive, but as you said, makes the right read. Cooper.
Duke has 11 field goals. They have 8 assists. We have under 3 minutes to go in this first half. That's it.
Pass.
The spin. It doesn't go for Francis, but he is going to shoot a pair. He must know somebody.
He can afford it. They silently, by the way. Look at Flag. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks.
And guys, Uzan is back in the game for Houston. No points. 0 of 4 from the field for Milos Uzan. Second free throw coming for Javier Francis, 71% shooter. Senior from New Orleans. Send it to Tracy.
Calvin Sampson extremely frustrated in that timeout. He said discipline and IQ over and over again. He said we're out of sorts. He said you need to make them work for every shot.
And right now Duke has a 28-19 advantage over Houston.
Oh, I thought he could have taken with that ISO, Grant.
Flag one-on-one with Roberts. Flag the drive, and Flag could not bank it in. Malowacz keeps it alive. Somehow it ends up in Flag's hand. And it goes! And the foul. Cooper Flag, full mast.
Willie Mosconi spin on the release.
Yes, and Flag completes the three-point play. His parents in attendance. His mom, Kelly, played basketball at Maine. Dad, Ralph, played at Eastern Maine Community College. His twin brother, Ace, will be playing at Maine. 31-19, Duke. Uzan trying to get involved here.
Malowacz with a great job. Even if that goes down,
he sticks the triple.
And that was a timely bucket there for Cryer, moving without the ball to the corner. Tough shot, contested.
Cryer's got 9 points. That leads the Cougars. Lob it up. Malowacz ends up on his backside because of a shove from Tugler.
with a nice hesitation with the dribble at 5.
Coming up, AT&T at the half. EJ and the rest of the crew. First half analysis. Look back at how Florida advanced to Monday night's national championship game. It's all coming up on AT&T at the half. That is number 2 on JoJo Tugler.
And the luxury that Duke has, when you turn the corner, if the big helps at all, they just throw it up to the rim there to Malowacz. What a target at the rim.
Top of the glass for him.
Duke had 46 alley-oop dunks this season. And certainly Malowacz, the primary target.
That matched your year.
Malowacz, who has a 9'8" standing reach. Legit rim protector. And as good a lob threat as you're going to find. 32-22. Duke, a minute 20 to play in this first half.
They really are communicating well on this end, Duke.
Uzan lines it up, knocks it down. It's a 3.
And he has shot the 3 ball very well here during the tournament. And you see right away, he comes back in the game. He gets Cryer a corner 3 and knocks down 1 himself.
62 for the year.
And his first points of the night. We are under a minute to play in this first half. Flag, Fendoff. Roberts getting physical. Flag one-on-one. Big slide dish. Malowacz draws the foul. That's Flag continuing to force his way towards the rim to create some opportunities for others.
Well, first of all, on the other end, Uzan right there is able to knock down that 3, staying aggressive offensively.
Free throw line. Raph, at some point, do you want to mention Minnesota?
1950 backwards. I'm good.
You're great. You're great. Trivial pursuit. You can nail it. Duke 34, Houston 25, 46.2 on the clock. Brown checks back in, and he has given them quality minutes. Malowacz takes a seat. Milos Uzan, the Las Vegas native.
Good closeout.
Now it's Cryer. His jump shot is pure.
3 possessions in a row, 3 3-pointers for Houston.
And they've cut it to 6. The shot clock is off. Somebody's going to have to put the ball in play here. 20 seconds left. Doug Shaw started counting. Duke has gone over 11 minutes without a turnover. So this has been crisp basketball from Duke.
Little blur screen and pop. Good look.
Proctor off the rim. Rebound. Brown was trying to grab it. There's only .2 on the clock.
And Duke got the play they wanted.
They sure did.
Proctor slipped the screen. Wide open, just could not make it.
First half complete. Duke is not used.